Hi, my name's Kelly Amos and I'm a health coach. And today for your tiny health tip, I'm going to talk to you about how to not only burn more calories, but also get smarter. And this isn't about exercising more. It's just about moving more and what you do and how often you do it. I also want to ask those of you that follow me, I have a microphone here and I'm just wondering if the sound is better. Do you notice any difference in my sound? So let me know in the comment section, okay? So we're going to talk, I've talked about the NEAT principle before, which is non-exercise activity thermogenesis. And what that is, they're the things that affect how many calories you burn in a day or how many calories you use. Your metabolic rate, your activity level, so at there's your exercise, as far as that number of calories, but there's also your non-exercise or just your activity and the thermic effect of food. So we're going to be talking about the non-exercise activity, and this is really, this research, it's coming to me at a perfect time because I've been spending so much time sitting lately, and I was telling my husband, I am just exhausted. I am so tired, and all of it makes perfect sense as far as why I am. Hi, Connie. So I've been developing some courses, and so I've been doing a lot of research, a lot of writing, a lot of putting things together, and sitting for so long, and it's horrible. And this was something that I know it's challenging for people to find the time to exercise. So I'm still exercising, but I'm not moving around as much as I normally do throughout my day. And boy, I'm going to start doing that. So you have your energy expenditure from your daily activities, and there's prolonged sitting, and I've commented about a lot of these things before, but I haven't brought it all together like this. Prolonged sitting has the same negative effects, or is as bad for you as smoking. Even for people who exercise regularly, if we sit a lot, then it kind of cancels it out, and so we still are at risk for a lot of obesity and a lot of other diseases and illnesses. So as far as your brain goes, sitting actually deactivates your brain. And so when you're sitting there working at your computer or working on reports or courses and things, you're not only is your brain is deactivated from the sitting, obviously it's not deactivated from what you're working on, but it also, when you're sitting, your metabolism is basically slowing down as well, because you're not moving, you're not doing anything. So it's kind of a double whammy. And some research showed also that watching TV for 3 or more hours, and this is for both men and women, watching TV for more than 3 hours increased your risk by 2 times, twofold, for abdominal obesity. And that was even for people who exercised. And the research was talking about TV, but I don't understand why they said TV, because it's just a screen. So sitting and watching a screen for more than 3 hours in a day. So we've got to do something in order to combat that. And there are things that you can do, because now you're watching like, well, Kelly, I have no choice. That's what my job is. But you do. And one of the things that really, again, only high levels of moderate intensity activity showed that to actually not increase your mortality rate from all of the sitting. And that was 60 to 75 minutes a day of moderate intensity activity, and working at higher levels did eliminate some of the risk, but not completely. So again, it's super important that you get up and move around and do something. Even if it's just 150 calories, an extra 150 calories a day through NEAT, the non-exercise activity thermogenesis, that can prevent weight gain. Just 150 calories getting up and moving. So what you need to do is you just need to build these mini habits into your day. This isn't something where it's going to take really any time at all. and it has so many other benefits to it. In fact, one researcher called movement cognitive candy. So it really is something that you're going to be smarter, you're going to be more productive, and you're going to work better. So even though you do have to set it as screen, or you're choosing to, movement is going to help. So what movement does is it's going to increase your blood flow. Oxygenated blood is going to be flowing to the brain, and when the oxygen is flowing through, that's going to trigger glucose to be released. And so glucose is stored as glycogen in your muscle and your liver, and so glucose is going to be released, and so your brain is stimulated. So now your brain has food to work with, and with that increased blood flow as well, your muscles are going to release protein, and that helps to strengthen your brain because that's going to be released into your bloodstream and going as well. So you have all this chemistry going on with movement, and it's super simple things that you can do. You can stand up and sit down, stand up and sit down, stand up and sit down. You can do things with your wrists. So maybe every 5 or 10 minutes on your keyboard, start to do things with your wrists, doing some stretching, doing some deep breathing exercises. Stand up and work on your computer. Move your laptop over to the kitchen counter if you're working at home. Go for a little walk. Just go to the bathroom, go get some water, step outside and get some fresh air. There's all these different little things. It's kind of like the different kinds of movement that you do stimulate you in a little bit different way, very similar to different phytonutrients or plant chemicals, what they do inside your body. That's why you want to eat all these different colors in this different rainbow, because they have different benefits in you. So if you can think about how can you move a little bit more, how can you can get fresh air, you can interact and engage with other people, that also will stimulate brain function. Depends on who you're talking to. So there's a lot of little different things that you can do. Again, these are just mini habits. And through my research right now, I'm developing a course on to help people. Hi, Kellen. I see these names flying through and I'm not catching them all. I'm developing a course that is about finding time to exercise. I've got a packed schedule. My schedule changes constantly, and I interact and engage and work with so many people that it's so hard and stressful to just find the time. And then you feel like, even if I could today, why bother? Because I'm not going to be able to the next day, or something else is going to come up, and then I'm just going to be backsliding again. And that's not the case. That's not true. And so I want to help you with that. And these are just some little life hacks, some little teeny mini habits that you can do. I found and now I haven't checked them out, so if they're no good, then don't blame me. And Kellen, you have to respond, because I know you watch my lives all the time, and tell me, do I sound better? Because I got a big old hunk on microphone here, so tell me if it's working. Anyway, back to what I was talking about and lost track. There's some apps that you can get if you can set an alarm on your phone or do something, but there are some apps that you can get as well that do different things. And there's some that are more focused on productivity, and some that are more focused on well-being. So it encompasses a lot of different things versus just work stuff. But that might be something if you do struggle with it. And this is even during the Super Bowl or watching football games or doing things. Get up and move around. It's watching that screen. It's the sitting. You've got to get up and move. And you are going to benefit by just moving and not sitting. Okay, yes, sounds great. There's a... Thanks, Kellen. I think you're awesome. So does it sound different? Does it sound better, or just about the same? Anyway, hi, Alicia. Alicia, how you doing? Okay, hi, Rick. Okay, you need to go back, and you need to, if you missed the beginning, go back and watch the beginning so that you can get the whole stuff here. But lots of different things. If you need some ideas, if you have some questions about this, post this in the comment section. If you want to be more a part of better, not as loud, but more clear. Okay, good. That's good. Thank you. Thank you for the feedback. If you need some help or want to be part of my my course and as I go and different things that I'm adding here and be part of actually the development, then go to lifebydesign.info, and I'll post the link under here. And I have a really short questionnaire. I've asked people how long it takes them, and it doesn't, 5 minutes. And then I can get more information that's specific about you, so then I can address these specific things. You are not alone. I mean, it really is pretty, there are a lot of universal things, but there are some things that just like Kellen would travel a ton for work. And so how do we figure out with that schedule, with that travel schedule, and create a training plan that is effective, and little things, little life hacks that you can do. I like to find the cracks in the day and get as much as I can in them. So I want to help you with that. Thank you for watching, and thank you for commenting. Thank you for sharing. If you choose to share this, that's helpful. And please go to my lifebydesign.info and fill out the questionnaire so that I can do a better job here for you. Thanks. Have a great night.